Hey guys, welcome to Huddle Adventures. I'm Eddie. Laura isn't here right now. We got a new series, guys. We have a new series. It's called Cruise Ship Tips, guys. Cruise Ship Tips. Don't say that too fast. Now, what is it? What is it about? What is it about? Well, I'm going to tell you, but you know what I'm going to do first, right? You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going. I'm going to beg you to subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. Turn the bell on so you don't miss any of our content that's going to be coming out constantly. We do it all, guys. We do cruise news, cruise tips, cruise vlogs, cruise reviews, cruise fitness, cruise, all of it, guys. We do all of it. Now, this new series is, hopefully it's going to benefit all cruisers, but it's going to really help new cruisers, okay? So we hope you enjoy this, and we always encourage you guys to get involved in the comments section. All we ask is you keep it positive. You don't like us, you don't have to tell us, just don't follow us, okay? And talking about following us and subscribing to us, I know some of you get tired of hearing, please subscribe, please subscribe. But in the YouTube world, in order to be successful vlogging and reach as many people as you can and help as many people as you can with information, you need subscribers, guys. You need likes. You need people following your content. So that's why we're doing this. And right now, we have a challenge. We set a challenge for ourselves. We set the bar high. We set the bar high, guys. We want to hit 500 subscribers by January 22nd. Okay, right now, that means we got to pick up about 165 subscribers between now and January 22nd. I believe that's very possible with your help. So, why do we want 500 subscribers? Well, we want to do our first live feed. And we feel that the more subscribers we have, the more chances we'll have more than just our kids and our moms watching our live feed. Okay? So, and our goal is hopefully to be able to do a live feed on Embarkation Day on the Carnival Vista on January 22nd. That's our deadline, right? So we are going to be going on our first back-to-back. It's going to be 2 7-day itineraries sandwiched together. Day 6, they give you a COVID test to make sure you're good for the second leg. We'll get into that. And you guys out there never been on a back-to-back, guess what? We're going to be vlogging the whole thing, and we will be showing you how that works. So with that said, we would love to be able to be in the Port of Galveston, waiting to do the sail away and do a live feed for you guys and say hi and do our first live feed. So that's our goal. Now, on to our first cruise ship tip video. To the tips. Now, 2 weeks ago, I knew I was going to do this. Laura and I planned this all out. So 2 weeks ago, I thought the first topic would be what factors are most important when picking your cruise, okay? And I came up with this little idea. I posted on the Huddle Adventure Instagram and Facebook pages a question to our subscribers and followers. And I asked them, of these 4 factors, in order, how do they rank them in importance when they make their decision on booking a cruise? So I started with 1, itinerary. 2, the port that you sail from, okay? 3, the ship you sail on. Not the cruise line, for the duration. Now this survey assumes you know which cruise line you're going to go on and you have a set budget. Okay, guys? So before you even get to this point, you need to decide on, hey, which cruise line do I want to sail with and how much do I want to spend, okay? Now, we're going to have all kinds of videos in this series, and we'll get in all those things, and we'll give you our advice on how to choose cruise lines and set budgets and all that. But right now, we're going to try to help you pick your first cruise, okay, guys? At least you'll understand and know what other people are doing when they're picking their cruise. So there is no wrong way or right way to do this, okay, guys? We're not rigid like that, okay? So here we go. So 1, itinerary. 2, the port you sail from. 3, ship. 4, duration. The results of our survey, after talking to numerous friends and followers, the most common was people go with the port they sail from first. They go ship second. Okay, every cruise line has multiple ships, guys. They have multiple classes of ships, and the classes basically are based on their size. Okay, and they have older ships and newer ships. So you need that. That's very important. For the duration, how long of a cruise are you going to go on? Okay, that's also tied to your budget, but it's also tied to your vacation time. How much time do you have off from work? Can you squeeze this cruise in? Will it fit in your vacation time at work? And then one, itinerary. And some of you guys are probably saying itinerary. Well, itinerary is where the ship's going, guys. Are you going to the Caribbean? Are you going to the Bahamas? Are you going to Alaska? Where are you going? Mexican Riviera? You're going to the Mediterranean? Where are you going? Believe it or not, that is the least important of those 4 factors for most cruisers. Okay. Now, some people will, they'll tell you there are exceptions. Okay. There are itinerary first cruises. And I will tell you the ones that were itinerary first for us, that we wanted to go to these locations before we even chose who we were going to sail with and what boat we're on. And that is ship. I call it a boat. And it bugs me when other people call it a boat, but it's a ship, guys. Anyways, Hawaii, Alaska, and Greenland. Those are 3 cruises we have coming up in the future. And all 3 of those were based on, we started with the itinerary. We wanted to go to these places. And honestly, the Greenland thing, that was a kind of a Carnival came out and announced they're doing a one-time only 14-day Greenland, Canada cruise. And we jumped on it. And it sold out the day that they announced it. It was selling out before they even had it on their website, so you could go on and book it. So that was so cool. And so Carnival came out and did a second week. So they're doing 2 weeks. And this is going to be in September of 2023. But that one was, we just wanted to go on it, and we booked it. We didn't even know we wanted to go to Greenland. It popped up, and we're like, let's go to Greenland. So Alaska and Hawaii are really common ones where people say, all right, everybody, that's like a bucket list. Those are bucket list cruises for a lot of people, Alaska and Hawaii. So otherwise, the Caribbean is awesome, guys. There's like 20-some countries. There's more than that, but there's like 20 popular ports and countries that cruise ships go through the Caribbean. You've got Eastern Caribbean itineraries, Southern Caribbean itineraries, and you have Western Caribbean itineraries. And in the Bahamas, most cruise lines have their own private islands in the Bahamas, and they'll hit Nassau, Bahamas, and then go to a private island. So there's all kinds of kind of redundant and similar itineraries out there. So that's why a lot of times it becomes the last in importance. The other thing is, guys, if you never cruised before, being on a cruise ship it's so awesome. So a lot of people, they don't care where they go. They could just be doing circles out in the ocean and they'd be happy and never get off the cruise ship. In fact, some people don't get off at any of the ports. They never get off the ship. We don't suggest that. We suggest going in for the full experience and getting off at every port, booking excursions through the cruise line, and enjoying yourself and experiencing as much as you can and getting yourself out of your comfort zone. So that's the way we look at it. So for us, we are in agreement with our friends and followers that the port we sail from is always important. We live in Michigan, so we have to fly to every port. We fly to all of them. And we always fly in the day before in case there's any kind of delays. And we like to wake up into Port City relaxed and well rested and ready for our cruise. And if possible, we get to the Port City early the day before so we can explore the Port City. So it gives us a little mini vacation on our cruise vacation. It's kind of a cool thing and highly recommend it. So we look at where we're sailing from. Then we look at the ship. Sometimes we will look at the ship first because there's ships out there we want to sail on, and then we say, where does that ship sail from? Oh, it sails out of Miami. Cool, that works. And then before we even book a cruise, guys, we look at the airfare. Airfare is crazy. It's up and down and up and down. It's so crazy and unpredictable. You never know. So you always got to look at your airfare before you do, click on, book that cruise and put your money down or pay for it. Make sure you look at the airfare, and make sure the other thing, if you fly in the day before like we do, which we highly recommend, look at the hotels. Make sure the hotel prices aren't crazy and the airfare aren't crazy, because sometimes you will book not knowing there's some kind of special event in that city for that weekend, and then you can't get a hotel. And the airfare is crazy and you don't know why. And there's a lot of factors, so research it a little bit. But no, if you're looking 8-9 months out, the airfare can change between now and then. And we don't recommend booking your airfare that far out. Most of the travel sites and gurus out there will tell you you're going to get your best prices on airfare around 60 days out. Okay, so 2 months out. But you still need to look at it because some places it's always crazy to fly to. So there's that. In regards to ships, if you're a first-time cruiser, it's probably a good idea to go on a mid-size ship, guys. Something around 1,000 feet long. You don't want to go on a monster ship your first time. It can be overwhelming because there's so much on it. You're going to feel like you're never going to get to see it all, and you're going to be lost for the first couple days trying to get your bearings on the ship. So we recommend going mid-size ship, which like the Carnival Magic, Carnival Breeze, the Carnival Dream, the Vista class Carnival ships are kind of mid-size, a little bigger, but mid-size, and they're all more modern ships. And Royal Caribbean and Norwegian, they all have ships around that size too. So around, 100,000 tons and around 900 to 1,000 feet. So you start looking at cruise lines, you'll see the specs for the ships and look at that. You start seeing ones with 19 and 18 decks and, 170 tons or 200 plus tons. Those ships are massive, guys. Those are massive ships, and they could be overwhelming. I'm not going to tell you not to do it. I'm just telling you they can be a little overwhelming. So ship, the duration, again, I kind of alluded to this in the beginning. It's going to be based on how much vacation time you got and how much money you want to spend. Those things are connected. The weird thing, well, it's not weird. It's just the cool thing about cruising is sometimes you'll look at the price of a 3-day cruise and then a 5-day cruise, and they're not that different. The 5-day cruise is just a little bit more money. And so look when you're pricing the cruises, don't limit yourself to saying, I want to go on the least expensive cruise I can, so it's got to be a 3-day, it's got to be a 4-day. You can get some killer deals on 7-day cruises. You got to shop around and look and see. So duration, and then itinerary, where the ship's going, okay? It's good to get variety, guys. You want to see different places and go different places around the world, and there might be countries that are like places you've always wanted to go to, so factor that all in. Now, know that when you start cruising, this won't be your last cruise. It's going to be the first of many, okay? Most likely, okay? It's addictive, guys, I'm telling you. So once you have all those factors you in play, and you're making your decision on what cruise ship you're going to go with and what itinerary and what time of the year, I can tell you a couple things. The common questions we see is, the Caribbean, what's the weather like in December? What's the weather like in January? It's always nice, guys. It's always warm. It's always nice down there. It's always. Their idea of bad weather is a great day in most places, especially in the East Coast and northern United States, like where we're from. It's very, very nice. You do have hurricane season you got to worry about, but don't let that factor in your decisions, because the cruise lines monitor the weather like NASA does, right? They know every weather system that's coming, and they will go and route around any kind of weather situation that comes up. So it's very rare that a cruise ship gets caught in a really bad storm. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it's not as often as you would think, especially considering they sail 12 months out of the year. They go through all the storm seasons, rainy seasons, all that. So that's pretty much it, guys. Those are the 4 factors that we look at after determining which cruise line we want to sail with and how much we want to spend. We'll get into more details about cruise budgets and other cruise-related planning things in future videos. If there's anything you'd like to see, something you would like answered or addressed like right away, comment below, guys. I'll make your topic one of the next videos coming up. I promise you that. Thanks for watching our videos. We appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.